theory this week is that the risen Jesus was really just an imposter, maybe a twin brother or a similar looking individual who was impersonating Jesus. People that believe this theory cite to the confusion amongst the disciples when they first saw Jesus, because scripture tells us that the disciples didn't recognize him right away. As with many of the prior theories we've looked at, the body would still need to be made available or would be able to be made available to disprove this theory that Jesus had really risen. The Bible also tells us that the risen Jesus performed miracles. So this impostor would also have to have powers similar to Jesus. And then, in order to fool the disciples who had spent so much time with Jesus, this impostor would have to have similar mannerisms, patterns of speech, even the way an individual walks is unique to that person. That ruse could only continue for so long before the disciples would catch on. This theory just doesn't hold water when you test it out and consider the disciples knew Jesus intimately. Their inability to recognize Jesus at first may be because they weren't expecting somebody that they knew to be dead to suddenly be up and walking about. I know I'd certainly be confused if somebody I knew to be dead showed up at my door. How about you?